In this lesson, you will use the System Inspector to inspect the Level 3 hydronic piping system. The System Inspector lets you inspect each piping system for flow, pressure, and pressure loss by placing the cursor over a pipe or mechanical equipment that you assigned to the system. Using the System Inspector, you can easily detect problem areas in your design and resolve them immediately. Click the menu Browser and select Open, and from the Training Files Imperial Mechanical Systems folder, open the file RME Mech Piping 07. Let's inspect the system. In the project browser, under HVAC Design 3D Views, double-click 3D HVAC Building. Then zoom in and select the section of the return piping, which is magenta color, between the two water source heat pumps on the upper level. Then, from the Analysis panel, click System Inspector. Then, from the System Inspector panel, click Inspect. When you do, arrows display on the pipe, indicating the flow direction for both the main and the branches in the pipe system. The critical flow, indicated by red arrows, is in the main line going to the boiler. Now place the cursor over the same section of return piping. When you do, an inspection flag reports the section number, flow, and pressure information, including pressure loss. This information helps you modify the system design as required. It is good to note here that to use the System Inspector to inspect flow and pressure inside pipe, the selected system components and pipe must be logically and physically connected. The pipe and the system components must be connected to a system, which is a logical connection, and a system must contain pipe, which is the physical connection. Next, let's modify fluid temperature. Place the cursor over the section of pipe between the two WSHPs on the lower level, as shown. Note that the flow is 80 GPM, the static pressure is 7.67 psi, and the pressure loss is 1.89 psi. On the System Inspector panel, click Properties. In the Instance Properties dialog, for fluid temperature, select 90 degrees and click OK. Then inspect section 6 again, and notice now that the static pressure is 7.65 psi and the pressure loss is 1.88 psi. Click Finish. Then close the file without saving it, as the next lesson will provide its own training file, and that concludes this lesson.